How to decode/decipher Mozilla Firefox proprietary.j jsonlz4 format. Sessionstore-backups recovery.j jsonlz4. I'm trying to get a handle on Mozilla Firefox's proprietary file format, .jsonlz4, used, for example, for sessionstore-backups recovery.jsonlz4, but to no avail. How do I get back my data, specifically, some long text I've typed in some text areas of a crashed session? It's my data.
As for this URL, the following appears to work most reliably. In About column config, toggle the devtools.chrome.enabled setting from the default of false to a value of true. Open Scratchpad from within Firefox, either with FM plus Shift plus F4 on a MacBook, or Shift plus F4, or through the menu bar through Tools Web Developer Scratchpad. In the menu bar within Scratchpad of Firefox, change environment from content to browser. Omitting this step would subsequently result in errors like, exception column reference error column is not defined, at the next step. Use code like the following within the Scratchpad of Firefox. The final parameter 2, json.stringify, handles how many spaces would be used at each line. Putting 0 causes the whole thing to be printed on a single line, putting 1 splits the lines properly, putting 2 would create too much useless white space and increases the size of the file for little benefit. Click the Run button. Run fgrep column text area /users /sessionstore-backups recovery.bar+4.uncompressed.stringify from within the terminal app.
Unfortunately, due to a non-standard header, standard tools won't work. There's an open proposal to change that. Apparently the Mozilla header was devised before a standard LZ4 frame format existed. It does wrap a standard LZ4 block. That said, the same bug report includes a few alternative methods. I'll list them briefly. Use the jsonlz4 tool, which includes binary builds for Windows and should be easy to build on Nix. LZ4 JSON is a similar tool, but relies on an external libels 4 and is somewhat easier to build on Nix but harder on Windows, outside WSL. Use this fairly simple Python script. This URL requires the LZ4 package via pip or your package manager. The script appears to be Python 3 but is trivially adaptable in Python 2. There is a web extension available that should be able to open these. NB, while source is available, I have not verified it, and the permissions it requests are a bit concerning, especially the response to concerns. In theory, you should be able to strip the first 8 bytes, for example with ddef equals original.jsonlz4 equals strip.lz4bs equals 8 skip equals 1, and that should leave you with a valid LZ4 block. Note that this is distinct from a LZ4 frame. While most programming languages have libraries that can easily decode a block, finding a pre-built tool to do so is more difficult. For example, the libels4 tool package only accepts the frame format.
I found the following methods to be working. Testing on Ubuntu 20.04. Method 1. Using the my4 binary from GitHub. Download the Linux binary for my4 from this URL. Then run the following. Method 2.
using the lz4 JSON package from Ubuntu repos. Ubuntu 20.04 repos have a package named lz4 JSON. I haven't checked whether it is present on previous Ubuntu versions. To install and use that, run the above output will show a minified JSON. To make it readable, you can use the JSON parser. If you just want to see the lists of URLs and the page titles, you can use this.
I was able to extract the URLs from the profile.dir/sessionstore-backups/recovery.j jsonlz4 file using the following free online tool designed expressly for this purpose. This URL. The same site offers a similar tool for decrypting jsonlz4 files from the profile.dir/bookmark backups directory.